So before we get started, I wanted to find a perfect game to fit the mood of this topic. So I went onto Roblox, I dusted the old keyboard and mouse off and played it, and I found the perfect game. It's called Escape Burger King Obby Parkour. So with that said, let's get straight into the actual commentary. Wagwan lads and ladettes, welcome back to the MagnaMario Show, where today I just wanted to do a little story time to get my anger out of my body, get this all this aggression out. Recently I went to my town centre, as you do. I was buying a few things for a video I had coming up, and I was particularly hungry, and the closest fast food place, the closest chain was Burger King. Now before this, I never really understood the hate behind BK, as when I last went, it was alright. Granted, it was like 5 years ago and I was with all my friends who all like it, so maybe I just got like a contagious enjoyment for it, but this was not the case this time. And I got to come out and say it, Burger King is absolutely terrible. First off, when I ordered my food, anytime I would ask a question, the lady behind the till would like visibly sigh. It was like... Like, not super duper loud, but like enough for me to feel judged down to the bone. And after all that, I ordered my double plain cheeseburger, and my drink of choice was a hottie chocky wocky, as Snapshot I would say. And you get plain burgers, cry me a river. I'm a picky eater. I like to have my just meat and cheese. I'm an alpha male. Everything else is for the feminine males, but I'm an alpha male, you see. I've got big muscles and even more testosterone than Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm bulking, man. I just need this. So I just wanted a bit of cheese and meat, and when I did get there, it was enough to ruin my mood. So I thought I'll start with the positives to get the good vibes flowing, so you can get through all the hate in a second. The chips are bussing. Like, genuinely, they're actually pretty good. They're not as good as McDonald's chips, because that's like an unachievable like image. McDonald's chips are just they're too elite. They're the best chips you'll ever find. So that's the one positive. So the negatives, obviously terrible customer service, because the people there don't even want to be there. Like, no shit, but it's like they're making it known that they don't give a fuck if you care. It's weird. And so you remember the plain cheeseburger I ordered? Just when you say a plain cheeseburger, it would imply there'd be cheese in it. Emphasis on the cheese. Yeah, there was no cheese. It was just two slabs of really fucking dry meat. And it was in between a stale bun. Like, the bun wasn't even like, soft or anything. It was like hard. So I had left it out for a week and, thinking that the air would marinate it. It's gross. There have been very few times in my life that I've, actually felt sad eating a burger. Like maybe when I was a child and they put mayonnaise in it and I don't like mayonnaise. And this was definitely probably the worst out of all those times. Because I was really tired. I'd not slept in like, I don't know, it was a very long time since I'd slept. I needed more sleep than what I was getting. So I was already upset with the burger. Then I tried the drink, the hot chocky wocky, and it didn't taste of hot chocolate at all. It tasted like there was, war rationings on the chocolate flavouring. It was basically just water and milk, and someone stood over it and said, hot chocolate. And they just like sprinkled a tiny bit of the wishes of a hot chocolate. It was pathetic. It didn't taste of it at all, and I was, kind of annoyed. And this costed me a grand total of $5.99, which isn't terrible, but, for $5.99 you kind of expect a meal. You expect to be happy with what you've got, and I was definitely far from that. And it's definitely a slap in the face of paying for it, because it's basically paying to be tortured. And if you're wondering why I didn't ask for some cheese in my burger and another hot chocolate, I would rather have a terrible meal than be a Karen. And have a nice meal. I think Karen videos have like made me turn into this robot in public, just walking from point A to point B, making sure I don't disturb anyone or do anything that could be considered Karen traits. I've become a bit of a social idiot. So, and I just wanted to share my thoughts and feelings towards Burger King, because it was actually shit. It was actually terrible, and I understand now why everyone makes fun of it. Oh god. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, because that was a true horror story, and I think I deserve a little treat for coming out today and saying my terrible experience. Subscribe. Yeah. See ya.
Fuck you in the doghouse vibes.